Is the microphone going to be working? Oh my god, it's actually working! Bloody hell. Connie, welcome in. Peter Man, welcome in. Elliot, welcome in. Connie, that promo, by the way. Second to none. Thank you very much. But yeah, we are back with episode 3 of season 2 of our Arsenal Women's Career Mode. Coming up in today's episode, I need to refresh my mind a little bit actually. So, we're off the back of a 1-0 victory in the Champions League against Real Madrid. Prior to that in the league, we won 4-1 against Aston Villa. I think the game before that, yeah, we were in a little bit of rough form. So we lost to Chelsea. Narrow 1-0 win after that against Everton. And then we drew 1-1 with United. So I wanted to switch things up. I think we did just that. We beat Villa 4-1 in the league and then went on to beat Real Madrid 1-0 away from home as well in the Champions League. Next, we are going to be coming up against West Ham and we are back in Champions League action with a game against Juventus. And then we'll probably wrap today's episode up with a tie against London City Lionesses, a side that were really up there last season. But this game as well against West Ham is not going to be an easy one at all. Posed a lot of a threat over the years, West Ham. They've just got players that can just rifle the way through. You know, they could be on the back foot all game. Oh, that's interesting to know, though. West Ham have sacked their manager on the brink of their match against Arsenal. Not another new manager bounce against Arsenal. For God's sake, why is it always us? I swear to God, we had this in season 1 as well. I think we played Chelsea, and Chelsea had just sat there, Gaffer, and yeah, I think we drew with them during like a title race as well. I am doing good though, thank you, Elliot. How are you? So yeah, hopefully we get something here. We do have national team coming up as well, so I'm gonna have a look at where everybody's at. If there's anyone that we could push through. So there's a goalkeeper here called Chelsea Clayton. Looks like a youth academy type keeper there, but she's up to 85 rated, and I know Matt is gonna absolutely hate this, but I'm going in terms of overall rating and stuff. She's obviously in good form as well. I'm not too sure where she's playing, Chelsea Clayton, but 85 rated, and I'm guessing she's pretty young, so we're gonna bring her in and see what she is capable of. Millie Bright is next up, but as we know, she in real life she's turned away from international duties, so we won't be calling Bright up. There is Park at 84 rated centre. I just think the midfield is very, very difficult to get into. She could replace Kirby though, could Jess Park. Do you know what? We'll do that. We'll switch that up. We'll give her the minutes. We'll see how she does. Then we've got Kendall at 84 rated as well, striker. I'm gonna look at Paris there. I think Erin Kendall. So she is again looks like another like youth academy type player. You got Thornton coming up there as well through the ranks. So yeah, we'll grant it. We'll go for it. Sure thing. I think that'll do. I don't want to make too many changes. So Parker's had a call up. So has 85 rated goalkeeper. Actually higher rate than Hannah Hampton. Chelsea Clayton. So we'll see how she does. And then we've got the likes of Kendall being called up as well. I think, yeah, without changing, we don't want to change too much all at once, so we'll go with that. We'll submit that. That could be the squad for the next international duty, which will be in episode 4, which I should stream on Friday, I think. Don't quote me on it. Friday is my next day off. I tried to get out 2 episodes of this per week, so yeah, Friday ideally. I am currently in the process of moving house though, so please do bear that in mind as well. There might be a period of time where I'm without internet for like a week or 2 or something. Bye Peanut, I'm good, thank you. I know she's very good though. Welcome in Pam, welcome in Jacob as well. But yeah, I am sort of in the process of that, so hopefully we can not suffer. Hopefully this doesn't suffer too much at the hands of that, basically. But yeah, coming up against West Ham then, this is their likely lineup. This doesn't really mean too much. I've seen this change from time to time before, but yeah, fair enough. I'm noticing the absence of a say, so that's interesting, because for me she's always the main threat. Her on a counter-attack she's absolutely lethal. Oh, looks like my TikTok has decided to disconnect itself. That's always nice. The TikTok live has just died on us. Don't know if it's gonna get back up and running. I'm gonna guess not. Never mind. Love it when it does that. Twitch is working okay, YouTube's working okay, TikTok has just decided to off itself apparently. Sound, love that. Thank you very much. Cool. Just make sure everything is okay though. What's my live saying? Oh, I've repeated some violations apparently. Sick. Thank you for that, TikTok. So they terminated the live. Cheers. Nice one. We'll sort that out next time. Hopefully YouTube isn't affected. Hopefully Twitch is good as well. All looks okay to me. Just want to make sure before I go ahead with anything. Yeah, I think we're okay. I think we're okay. No, you know, I know, I'm just literally sat here doing career mode, but I've violated something apparently. Sound.
Oh, thanks, guys. We're going to get started with the questions any minute now.
We will recognise McCabe's worth. Cool.
Okay, guys, we are...
I do want to see more options with the press conferences, because they get a little bit... to be fair, don't mind starting Marnham against West Ham. We need to climb back up the table a little bit. So we've got a tired Russo for this game. Do you know what? Because we've got Champions League coming up, I don't mind swapping things a little bit. I'll go for Zinsberger in goal. I think we'll go for that. That's fine. I'm thinking at the back. So we have been playing with Amoy. She's been playing really well as well. I'll keep Catley in for this game. I might rest Leah, and we'll have Leah for that Champions League game. I'm thinking the same with McCabe. I'll put Hines in. We'll keep Fox. Fox is fine. She's chilling. Mead as captain in Williamson's absence. I'm okay with that. I might go for a midfield of Mariona and CUNY Cross. I think we'll save Stanway. Ford, I don't mind starting her. Marnham, and then up top, we're going to go for Ajimang. Keep Steiner on the bench. Put Kim Little on the bench as well. We're going to go for Lobo. I'll keep Chloe Kelly on the bench. She can always come on, can't she? We need a different keeper on the bench, and then I think we stick with that. I think that is pretty fair, to be honest. I know, I'm really paranoid that the YouTube stream is just going to die. It did it on us like last week or so. Yeah, last week. It just went off. I was like, oh. And then it came back after, so I don't know. I've not got any game sound.
That is a very different matter. It would take a brave person to be sure. All the action next on ENTV.
But I have, but it's not coming through.
All the action for you live from London here on and a warm welcome from North London.
Too sure what's going on there, but anyway, fixture against West Ham. We really need to progress in the league again. Keep up some good form. Be nice to see Ajamanglai out as well. I think it's pure coincidental. YouTube, Twitch, TikTok even has done that before. Anyway, Caitlin Ford, let's go. Another international break. Ugh. The only good thing for Arsenal is we should have Gyökeres. Havertz, I think, is back as well, which would be interesting. And Madueke and Martinelli back, so yeah. All being well. That's a great goal from Caitlin Ford, needed as well, and it's nice to see that we could, you know, switch things up a little bit and still the players coming in are more than up for it. It's always good to see. I will be doing some Ultimate Team after this stream today.
And West Ham in a position of menace. They couldn't keep possession.
Got Evos and that to do. I might even do champs. Might is the key word there.
Oh, totally committed. Danger not finished though.
I like the look of the new promo. I really want that Saliba, but I ain't buying him, that's for sure. I'm not going to be able to buy him anytime soon. If by some miracle I pack him, then life is good. But yeah, I'm hoping I've not missed out on an Evo. I think the ones I had a few days left on them. We did stream Friday, didn't we? So we should be alright. I think the music playlist got me in trouble with the TikTok. Whatever, Trevor. Not fussed. It'll probably get me in trouble with YouTube as well, but we'll be fine. It'll just be a demonetized stream. Oof. Very smooth passing. Nice stuff in it. Nice play. We get let off with one there. Didn't challenge the keeper. They probably should have done. They got into a good position there, West Ham, but thankfully we came out on top. There's how many injuries you actually had to, yeah. It's been alright because like we've survived, you know. Got a big enough squad for it, so zero complaints really, but just lucky to have Marino, I think, as well. Oh, Ajamang, that's a beautiful, beautiful turn. Really nice play, and Ajamanga's got her goal. 2 appearances, 2 goals. Says it all. Says it all. I did want her to be the poster of season 2. You know, this season for me was always going to be about pushing Ajamang's career through. Trying to develop her as best, you know, just nurturing her well enough to hopefully avoid her from getting injured. But just giving her enough minutes for her to blossom and grow as a player. We also have the Steph Catley issue with the contract, which is more of like a glitch in the game. To basically, we'd not long offered her a new contract, she'd signed it, and then she was complaining about her wages. So we then tried to offer her a better contract, and it wouldn't let us, so bit annoying. But we're keeping tabs on it. She's got like till the end of the season basically left on her contract now anyway. If hopefully we can find a way to better that, then we will do. At the next possible time that we can reassess her contract, we will do. I do keep checking it every episode, pretty much after every game. I keep checking to see if there's anything we could do. But it is just like a bit of a glitch with the game. Anyone watch the City-Liverpool game last night, by the way? Like, I've been saying for so long now that Liverpool just don't look at it at all. I feel like that was so proven. So proven. Friedemann gets her goal, then she asked for the minutes. We gave her the minutes, and she's bagged herself a goal. If I can, I try and bring Marnham off early on in the second half, because I would like to have her at least on the bench going into face Juve. She's in some good form at the minute. I'm quite looking forward to the international break on this, not in real life. England bore the hell out of me, but I'm looking forward to our international break in this career mode, because I want to see those players. I want to see that keeper that's like surpassed Hannah Hampton. Crazy. See if she's much caught. Ooh, unlucky.
And showing good game awareness.
That was excellent defending.
Really poor first half, shouldn't have been 2-0 down. Don't know why the goal got disallowed. Yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? It's weird, but they were just so poor. They were so poor. Don't remember getting to it either way. Yeah, literally.
Corner kick played in.
I'm not 100% sure on that rule. I don't quite understand it. So I do get the argument with that, but Liverpool are just like so poor. I was thinking and probably hoping, to be fair, for a draw in the game, especially like off the back of they beat Real Madrid. You know, such a good result to go, you know, against a strong opposition. An opposition that have proved a threat for them, like, in recent years as well. But, like, what a result that could have been for them to, like, build off and go and get on a good run. You know, get a good result against City. Even a draw against City. Like, off the bat of how other results have gone for them, they probably wouldn't have grumbled too much with a draw against City. Especially it was at City as well, wasn't it? Like, before the international break, come back after the international break and then kick on from there. But no, it's almost like the game in the against Madrid, sorry, just like voided, but they really could have used it as a stepping stone to turn things around. It's a good result. Whatever way you look at it, it's a good beating Madrid is always a good result. Oh. Bit poor with that one. Mono for Kelly or Mead for Kelly. Okay. Mead for Kelly would be an interesting one. I wonder if it'll give Chloe Kelly the armband. Meadow is our captain for this game. But again, I would quite like to have Mead available, even if just on the bench, going into that Champions League game against Juve. I'm sorry about not streaming over the weekend as well. It's like I'm working like most weekends now. I went out after work on Saturday, to be fair. Stayed out till about 2 in the morning, and then got home, and then I had work yesterday. Go on, Beth. Don't know if any of you saw the highlights of the Arsenal-Chelsea game in the WSL as well, but Stina had a handball given against it. Honestly, please look at how it was given against it. It hit her thigh, didn't even touch her arm or her hand. It literally came off her thigh, and they called it handball, disallowed the goal. Shocking. Absolutely shocking. Ajimang gets herself a brace and makes it 4-0. Things we do love to see. Yeah. We've needed this result. We had a bit of a rocky episode last time out. Couple of we need to try and push on. We're like 3rd in the league before this game. Hopefully with this win here we can climb up again a little bit. Close the gap at least a little bit. It'd be nice. There we go. Chloe Kelly on as captain as well. Sweet.
And this is turning into
Marnham for Little, Cuny Cross for Stanway, Adjumang for Blackstenius. Well, Adjumang's in for a hat trick. I don't see why we should take that away from her. A forward for McCabe.
Caitlin Ford.
Okay. 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 I'm not taking Adjumang off though.
Well, they're a bit like a
Got 2 goals. She's in for a hat trick.
understand why they want to play it that way in front as they are. They couldn't hang on to it.
That's really good play from Mariona. Just couldn't quite run through. Ooh.
Well, no point in stopping play. Advantage with them. And a strong tackle. Lots of space for Arsenal.
Ah, bad ball in the end.
It's an important goalkeeping intervention under pressure. Ild Hussein. Oh, that's a clever ball. The defensive intervention there.
Ah, I thought Frida Marnham was through. I thought she was through.
Katrina Gorey. And intercepted it.
Right, well, I would like a stoppage in play so we can make some subs in a minute.
Gorey. Martinez.
That'll do.
Did well to clear it away. Well, she certainly made her mark on the game, and now the manager is making a switch. Let's see about the delivery. Well, it did look promising for a bit. Well, it didn't worry the keeper. Kelly. Arsenal have given it away.
If it is that Marnham's too tired, I've already got an idea of how we could line up against Juve. We could always play
Well, just 1 minute of time.
Russo at cam behind Blackstenius. Works quite nicely that. They're a really good duo together. We do come away with a 4-0 victory. First game of episode 3 there. Good stuff. Good 3 points off the back of West Ham sacking their manager as well. We'll take that result all day long.
Time for just a few questions.
Yeah, Lotta Women's really stepped up. She's really stepped up a lot. Very proud of her. Really good to see Adjumang get herself in there as well. Get herself on the score sheet with a brace. The offer for Catley. We're going to reject. Message from Frida Marnham. She's happy with the minutes. She played really well as well. Very, very well. I'm going to see if it'll let me recently negotiated a new contract with this player. Yeah, that's all I keep getting. It won't let me. It will not allow me. Pre-match training I just find it dead boring. Strong side then likely for Juve as well. Vansgaard in there. Tatiana as well. They got a youth academy, like youth players that have come through there as well, which is cool. I'm gonna go for Daphne in goal. Williamson is back with him. He's very, very tired, so that's okay. Mariona's a bit tired for this game as well. Remember we rested Toon as well, didn't we? So she's alright for this game as well. I'm wondering if we could get away with playing Ella Toon in a deeper role. Okay. That was a hard no. It was a very, very, like, that was, yeah. That was an absolute no-go. So Kim Little is going to come into the side for this one then. Mead, a little bit tired as well. We're going to go for Olivia Smith. Out on that right hand side, we've got a fully fresh Blackstenius, well rested for this game. And I reckon I'd like to keep Mariona on the bench, obvious reasons. I think forward as well. Don't mind keeping Mead on the bench and just swapping, putting these guys in there. Different keeper. There we go. Really, really missed the outside.
There's no escaping the controversy. Dropping a key player is never an easy thing to do, but the manager has made the call and is sticking to it. Will it work out for her today?
Second game then of this episode.
No doubt about it. Gunning for victory. The home side tonight. We're in North London.
And hopefully
Of Arsenal. My name is Derek Ray. Excited
it can build off the back of the good form that we found. Lots of goals in that previous game.
All systems go in the UEFA Women's Champions League, this group stage meeting. It's Arsenal and they take on Juventus.
It's nice to know that we can trust, you know, Adjumang to step in a game like that and bag herself a couple of goals. Unlucky not to get a hat-trick.
And a look at the starting lineup for Arsenal.
Well, in this 4-5-1 shape, it will be interesting to see how close the wide midfield players get to their main striker. Will they stay wide or play through the inside right and inside left positions?
With a good link up between Toon and Russo, and we have our first goal of the game. 1-0 versus Juve. Thank you for the sub, SC Games. Appreciate it.
She's really good. She just smashes that past the keeper. That's a top quality goal.
Welcome in David as well.
Moving again. What sort of response will we
International is the only form of football. You are watching the wrong thing if you don't like club football. Watching a career mode when you don't like club football is crazy, but fair play. We do have international career in this career mode as well, but the international break I think will be coming in episode 4, which should be streaming on Friday.
chance for the leveller? And that was a really creditable attempt.
Good technique, but just couldn't get it on target, could she?
I couldn't just deal with international football. I'd go insane.
Arsenal have given us
I'd actually go insane. Great for tournaments and stuff, but like friendlies and that, no.
Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper.
Absolutely not. Ooh.
Well, it could so easily have gone in.
Yeah, they're so unlucky there. That had goal written all over it. Well, they're so unlucky not to be level now. It was a great effort. You just wonder if they're going to regret that.
That link-up play was insane. Absolutely insane. Such a shame. Couldn't score from the end of that.
Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball.
Guessing you're a Gooders fan? I am indeed.
Patience and persistence on the passing front in the name of finding an equaliser. Space and time for Arsenal.
Olivia Smith getting her first goal of the season in the Champions League as well.
Will they be stopped from this position?
doubling our lead there. Like club football. I like club in my teens, but you're too old for it now. Okay.
So impressive. And when through
Okie
on goal,
dokie.
she makes no mistake. She just hits it so cleanly and with power. That's a great finish.
Tatiana Pinto. Not forcing the issue. Great composure. I think I spoke too soon. Wasn't the best of passes finally. Smith on the ball. Russo.
Unless it comes down to a World Cup or like Euros. Yeah. Club football absolutely clears. Apart from when it's an international competition.
Well, how did she get that one away?
Thomas now. Good defense.
Spotted Aston Villa for 15 proud years. Nice. What are your thoughts on the season so far then? Happy with Villa's season or... Do you reckon Unai will stay? I think Unai is the answer. He's done a lot, to be fair. He is a great manager. Do like him a lot. Be interesting to hear, like, as a Villa fan, thoughts on that. Ella Toon getting herself a brace. I think we rested the right players. I think the switch that we did, you know, was beneficial for the game against West Ham. And also beneficial for this game, that we just, the players that we rested and the players that we replaced those with were plenty more than capable of getting the job done. Right, Toon come in after missing that last game. She's come into this one, got herself a brace so far. Doesn't look like she's done yet. Juve are hardly in the game, to be honest. Ella. Season's been a weird one. That's what, yeah. Hence the question, yeah. It has been an odd one.
Oh, a fine block. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Ella Toon.
Lovely, lovely, lovely link-up play. Ella Toon's having a fantastic game. And she's in for a hat-trick. And she bags it. And she bags it. I don't think it's a case of supporting Villa over England. Like, you support your club and then you support your country. It's not a case of it's one or the other, surely.
So underway again here, and it's going to take a colossal effort if they have designs on bouncing back. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Trying her luck.
4-0 up at half-time. To think it's only half-time is crazy. And to think that this is a Champions League game as well. We've been absolutely levels above Juve. I think they came under... Like, they threatened us a little bit. First time matches struggle, thankfully we're finding our feet. Maybe just a slow start, yeah. But yeah, I've got nothing but love for Unai. I wish him all the best. Didn't work out with us, but it's nice to see that he's gone on and done something pretty damn good at Villa. It's nice to see him given that opportunity. I just don't think he was the right fit for us at the time. But I think we had to go through what we went through to get to where we are now at the same time, you know? I think that period, as painful as it was, I think it was necessary.
Well, she could do a bit of damage.
Just needs something to showcase now, Arteta does, for his hard work.
Breaking at pace. Potential danger.
They're players. Like, the players deserve it as well. Not just the gaffer, the coaching staff as well. Especially the set piece guy. It'd be difficult to take Toon off, but she has got her hat trick. She's more than done her fair share in this game. That's a poor clearance from McCabe. I'll be in 4-0 up. I'm thinking we've got a couple of youth players and that on the bench. It'd be nice to bring them on. Give them some minutes. See you later though, David. Thank you for popping in. Appreciate it a lot. Oof.
I think the threat has been averted. Another good tackle. They need to get tighter here, but really sticking to their task defensively.
Right, what I'm going to do... So we got Lobo, Burnett, Oliveira and Reed I'd like to bring on in this game. I'm thinking, you know, Smith hasn't had many minutes. Kelly's had plenty. So we'll go for that. Burnett, I'm thinking maybe for Stanway. Oliveira for Fox. And that's 4 subs used up then.
And support available.
Thank you, Van Domselaar. Rogers, quality play, yeah. Hello, Emily, as well. Welcome in.
Well, the attack petered out. Well, maybe a good position from which to counter.
Just over.
Sweeping attacking.
Just over.
Just couldn't finish off what would have been a great goal on the counter-attack.
Direct line versus what? Versus Chelsea. You see the decisions, yeah? You see the handball that hit her thigh. Crazy. Absolutely crazy.
I just can't see that changing. They've been excellent here.
Yeah, good to fully give these like youth players some proper minutes. In a big competition as well. Good cross from Lobo. Ooh! Nearly bagged herself an assist there. Never a handball. Didn't even touch it. Didn't touch her hand. Didn't touch her arm. Nothing. Literally came off her thigh.
Now sending it in. Well, nothing comes of it. Well, annoyingly giving it away.
That was a little bit sloppy there.
What's nice is you've got Burnett in a midfield pivot with Kim Little, you know, that experience. At the back, you've got Katie Reed with Leah Williamson, the experience again there.
Oliveira. Smith has it.
Passing's been lovely. Everything's been top tier.
Intelligent ball, and that'll be offside.
Just offside there.
Well, in the dying embers of the game, but Arsenal still full of life, a most enjoyable performance.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been a joy to watch. It's been a really good win for them.
Just managed to sneak a goal in there. Van Domselaar was very unlucky to not deal with that on. It is Harviken that has scored for Juve.
Well, here's another look at it. Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better. And then what a strike. The lovely half volley. It's so difficult to keep these down. This is a very tidy finish.
Williamson.
We'll bring Stina on. Let her get some minutes.
And take it away.
Thinking I could have taken Toon off, but
Effective pressure.
I think she deserves the match ball, to be fair.
Oh, fancy footwork.
Nice.
Might be a chance to break.
It's been nice to see Smith get on the score sheet as well.
We will have a couple of additional minutes at the end here.
I don't think we're going to get to make that last sub.
To the defence. Could be dangerous.
No. There we go. Bea's my favourite player. Nice, nice.
And the home fans are going to be happy about
I like
this
Mead.
outcome. Well, another excellent result, and it's the
She's been unlucky with injuries over the years, Mead, but it's nice to see.
Performance, and they'll surely make the knockout
To
stage.
see her get a good run out. Oh, it's freezing in the room. Have I got that window open? It is open a little bit, yeah. Oops. But 4-1 victory in the Champions League is insane. Against a good side as well.
We just wanted to ask you a couple of questions.
Yeah, Russo did, despite not getting her goal, like, she did really, really well. Toon, obviously, I expect got the match ball in the end with the hat-trick.
That's it. Thanks very much.
In the league table, then, we are just a point behind United. Need to try and catch up with Chelsea, though. Desperately needed. Look at that. She looks so happy. Oh, okay, we've got a training injury clash. During a full contact session, Van Domselaar went into a 50-50 challenge, came off second best with an injury. Be unavailable for the squad selection until fully recovered. Oof. Not what we wanted to hear. At all. We'll see what that means then for us. It's not telling us much about the injury, just that there is an injury. And that's how things are going to be for the time being then, until Van Domselaar's back. Quick look at the opponent analysis. Zellum in the midfield for them, expected anyway. Paris up top, Benancy on the left, Aslani at Cam, Van der Donk as well in there. All players to watch, Linari at the back as well. Gioro on the bench, Goldie on the bench as well. Yeah, these were really up there last season. They were in second for quite a while, and then I think they just dropped off a little bit. I think they still managed to finish like top 4. But yeah, they had a very, very good season last season. I think we did struggle against them as well. But again, because of the position that we were in that game, we were able to rest some key players again for this game. So we are without our injured first choice keeper Van Domselaar. However, the back line still looks pretty damn good to me. I'm tempted to put Lotta back into the team, to be honest, because I think she was doing really, really well alongside Leah. So I think we're going to go for that. Stanway, little bit of tiredness there, so I don't mind putting Gunny Cross into the team. Marnham back in the side, obviously a very tired Elatoon, and also Russo tired as well from playing the full game there. So Blackstenius up top. We'll have Ajimang on the bench though, Ford on the bench as well. And again, we're going to bring these youth and reserve players onto the bench. Sorry, I'm happy for Stanway to stay on the bench. He's not really at risk of an injury. Same with Ajimang, but yeah, I'm pretty good with that. I am pretty damn good with that. Just a quick look at some of the player roles then, just because we've got new players in there. That's fine by me. Shadow striker and advanced forward. We're good to go. We're very good to go. Let's get into it. Again, it'd be interesting to see if we can bring on any of those youth players again. I'm also going to be looking at the youth academy shortly, I think, because we are a little bit light in the reserve area. You know, once we did get a couple of injuries, then yeah. Mead in your squad. Mead is starting, yeah.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to play attacking football, and we've got some good matchups all over the pitch.
Here are the starters for Arsenal.
Well, they're matching up here, so midfield domination will be key to winning this game. If they can manage that, it will then allow their fullbacks to join their attacking play.
Ah, unlucky.
Wasteful from Arsenal. Barbara Bonansea. A good vision there.
Zinsberger tested there in the opening 10 minutes. She did well though.
Katie McCabe. Kyra Cooney-Cross. It did look on for them, but not to be.
What I've really enjoyed about this career mode is like, yeah, we've made a couple of big signings with Toon and Stanway coming into the side, but I've tried to keep everything else, youth academy, the actual, players like Katie Reid as well, trying to push her through. It's been a good balance of like, I've tried to keep a good realism aspect to the career mode as well. Stina really unlucky there, hitting the bar. I think it was saved off the bar. And Lottie Wibbermoy gets herself a goal from the corner. Climbed really well. She's a tall player anyway. And she's had a really good season. I didn't really use Lotta too much in the first season, but in this season I've utilised her quite a bit, especially with the issues that we're having with Steph Catley. And she's doing well. I mean, she got up there well. Great header. And that's just put us ahead. No pun intended.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Gayogo. And a strong tackle. A lot of space to attack.
That defending again from Lotta, incredible.
To pressure high up the pitch. She's beaten her opponent. And the keeper able to hold on to it. McCabe.
Russo is overrated. Mental. Mental.
Mariona. And promising start from Arsenal.
Russo offers so much more than just goals as a striker, and that's one thing that I like really appreciate about Russo is her work ethic. I think every time I've watched Russo play, she has been the hardest working player on that pitch.
That is a magnificent run. Teammates available. And defensive play to be applauded. Good defending, out for a throw-in.
Do you know football? Considering you think international football is bigger than club football, and that you can't support a club and international, like saying, oh, why would you support Aston Villa over supporting England? I think the whole argument is like completely invalid.
Stina Blackstenius.
Scored twice this season, and as I've said, like, so right, okay, so if you think all a striker has to offer is to score goals, then again, argument we'll close the argument there. In old football, like maybe, but in the modern game, a striker's job is so much more than scoring goals. It's about it's what you offer to your team as a whole. Mistakes I've ever heard, honestly. Barbaric. Absolutely barbaric.
That's a good-looking ball. Through on goal. Still a chance. Oh, a brilliant save. Did so well to keep that away from trouble.
Like, the reason that Marnham gets her goals is because Russo does what she does. You know, there's a reason that even when Russo isn't scoring, so you put a goal-scoring striker in, you know, somebody who's natural, like an old-school type striker, like Stina Blackstenius. But yeah, the World Cup is bigger than club. See, this is where you're backtracking, because you came in and you said international over club football. So then I said, in terms of World Cup Euros, yeah, but not like when we're playing against, I don't know, actually don't mind us playing against San Marino, so I can't use them. So I quite like San Marino. I like to see them do well. I like to see them score at least. But like, when we're playing against fucking Slovakia, I don't know, midweek, in some like pre-season, in some like World Cup or Euros, whatever, friendly. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Could be dangerous.
Marnham, speak of the devil, by the way, gets herself on the score sheet.
The keeper can't do much more, can she? That was an excellent save to start with.
And the ball is moving again. 2-0 is how it stands. Good challenge and a throw-in coming up.
But for how often you get like an international tournament, like international football is just boring. It's so fucking boring. So boring. With club football, you've got So if obviously in England, you've got the FA Cup, you've got whatever league your club is in. You've got the whole, like, you know, promotion, relegation battles, like, so much more drama, so much more entertainment. Like, some of the best moments in football, put it this way, the best moments in football I've ever witnessed have all been club. I mean, that maybe that just states a lot about the state of the England men's international team. But my favourite football memories have genuinely, even like non-Arsenal related, have been club. You will never get an international moment like the Aguero moment. You know what I mean? Nothing comes close. The only joy I've had on an international level is actually watching England Lionesses, to be honest. I don't think I have any real big memories like that with, you know, watching England men. Like the Lionesses, then fair enough, but not when it comes to the men's game. I know people go on about the Invincibles a lot, but the Invincibles, witnessing that as a kid was like insane. You know, United's treble as well. I think men's international, I think about Spain winning the World Cup. 2010. That was pretty good. Brazil versus Germany as well. Oh my god, that was insane. But yeah, the numbers like just don't do it, you know. Not even on the same scale. You'll never get the feeling, international level, of watching your little local side go to the Etihad and score at a, you know, Pep Guardiola's Man City side that were absolutely... I think Aguero was still at City when Vale played them. Watching Tom Pope score a header at the Etihad to make it 1-1. We lost the game, but like it's moments like that for me, which is why club football is just next level. Robson Card, yeah. Webbermoy nearly getting another there, by the way.
Just 10 minutes remaining here.
Oh shit. I'm trying to make some subs.
On she goes in possession. Can she pick the right option?
No, it's not letting me make the subs.
Emily Fox. Can she connect with a teammate?
I'll make them manually. Give Ajamang some minutes. We'll give Lobo some minutes. We'll give Burnett some minutes. We'll go for Oliveira as well, I think. Even Hines, actually. Oh shit, I already made one prior, didn't I? Yeah, never mind.
Despite the mounting pressure.
No, I don't, you know, I'm not knocking international football. I love a World Cup, and it's like my favourite thing. I can't wait to do it in the new house, to be fair. I love getting the football, like the official ball. The last one I had was the 2010, the 2010 one, to be fair. But yeah, I love that, and I do get excited for a World Cup and a Euro. Just for like, just as watching games as a neutral, and I do watch most games that I can during them. We'll do like watch-alongs and stuff. You know, when I was off that summer, was it last summer? I ported the summer before, I don't remember, but I watched like most of the games. We did a lot of watch alongs on the channel. It's good, but as a whole, club football just offers so much more, so many more memories. It just doesn't come around often enough for you to get too excited about it, you know, like as a constant. Try it every now and then. Another good win against a strong opposition as well. They're sitting just behind us in the league, so we've put a little bit of distance now between us and them. I need to work out my... Can you guys hear the game? Because whatever reason, I can't hear the game. I don't want to mess with it while I'm streaming. I've nearly wrapped this episode up, to be fair. So... we will do that, and then I try and get my sound working. I can't hear the game sound, but when I started the PC today, no sound was coming through my headphones, so I'll have to try and fix that after.
No further questions.
I like to hear some stuff. In episode 4, we have got an international break. We're going to be playing against Mexico and France. Not too sure what to expect from Mexico, to be fair. That'll be an interesting game for sure. It says that these are just international friendlies, so I'm not really too fussed. But I don't know if it always says that. I haven't a Scooby. I don't know. I know there was a glitch before where it just said international friendly. Let me just have a look. International friendly. It won't say like qualifier or anything, will it? International friendly. I'm sure there was a thing. It said it was an international friendly, and it genuinely wasn't. Yeah, right. Let me go back. So we'll have 2 games of that, and then we'll be back with North London derby at home as well, which will be good, and then City away, and a Champions League action as well. What I might do is play those 2 in episode 4. Get through those games. We'll do like an episode about that. Be a shorter episode. I'm thinking I might let you guys decide. Could either be a shorter episode, or I could do 4 I could do 4 games, so I could do 2 international, then 2 what's it, but I could make it a separate thing, you know what I mean? I don't know. I wish EA would look at that, because I think all the games say international friendly, and they might not be. I'm not 100% convinced on that one, but yeah. It does bring me to the end of today's episode. Thank you very much for watching. Do appreciate it. We've managed to do well. We've won all 3 of our games anyway in the episode, so that's always good. And then we got some big stuff coming up afterwards. I need to fix my sound, and then I will be doing some Ultimate Team stuff later on today, since I've got this sound thing fixed. Not that I need sound for Ultimate Team, but it, you know, I like having it on in the background. I said I think it's working fine for you. It's just not apparently working for me. But other love, take care, and I will see you all in episode 4. I'm sort of leaning more towards just squeezing in an extra game. Yeah, fair enough. Right, have your fun, Elliot. I will see you all in a bit.